uh, Lee. So it's I've been coming here. It's 18 years. I got two kids. Father's right. So all kinds of things. And let me tell you, nobody really helps. God helps. God helps me all the time. That's the most important. And it's yesterday was my birthday. Sao my numb.
Giờ đây chúng con trân trọng kính mời Đức cha Giuse, giám mục giáo phận Nha Trang mở khánh cửa chính của ngôi thánh đường và cộng đoàn dân Chúa theo sau Đức cha cùng tiến vào nhà thờ để cử hành thánh lễ khai mạc năm thánh mừng kỷ niệm 75 năm thành lập giáo xứ.
I'll try my best to help you. Okay, if I have to. Okay, so. For sure, I must be a godsend. I have to try to get that app off. I think it was recorded. I think it's voicemail. I don't know. So yeah, I'm in the church right now. So you have to follow, the top leader, then second leader, third leader, and everybody else follow. They give me a hard time if I park here. So I go to this church, and individual personalities, when people are pompous assholes and arrogant, that's their problem. And they better all stop worldwide. They're hurting a lot of people. Trust me, I'm a victim. I went for translation 18 years ago. Right? And because baby mother one was a Buddhist, self-proclaimed, no translation. So yeah, I'm Italian and Jewish and from Chicago and a Catholic. Right? I got the bloodlines. Well, people want to be pompous asses. That's them. Just like my Pope always spoke about people. They think they're all high and mighty. They don't know. They might practice Catholic, but it's just all new. Okay, just like business over here. Okay, they're calling out for foreigners to come and take over the businesses. Well, it might be a little bit too late. Well, I don't know. No. But I guess it's a good thing. But don't try to make somebody into a martyr. There's Han. Han! Okay, my wife over there. And they can have all this stuff in 2 languages, 3 languages. I got a tremendous amount of Russians and Ukraine that want to come. I voiced it out. They don't care. Well, guess what? It's my bloodline. I got 2 of them. It's my fate. Okay? Don't play. Thou shalt give, thou shalt take away. Remember the scripture in the Bible. All right? Hey, the Pope got rid of 7 bishops. They're not playing right. And U.S. aid, okay? Lucky they gave 3 million to the province here, for the disaster. Trump took a special liking Vietnam, and so did I, and so did a lot of other people. Okay, people are getting cut off. So you better give respect where respect's due. Okay, don't play with me. And Russia people, they were nice in this country too, in a lot of countries. Don't play with their citizens. Warning you, because God and government, they're a lot higher than these little peewees. Like, people shouldn't think they're something special. I'm nothing. Okay, I'm just average. They're below average. Alright? But the point is, you learn about government. Everything is basically based off, I'm going to talk straight. But the Muslims are going to get pissed. But the Torah, okay, that's the first 4 books, and that's where it started. Okay. And in Palestine, it always was Palestine. Research your history. And it had nothing to do with people being there. It was just Palestine. That's that. All right, so stop playing games. Everybody's supposed to be there to enjoy. okay, the land, the Holy Land, but they refuse. The same church you're supposed to enjoy. It's not supposed to be racist or prejudiced or ignorance. It's what they want. Same what the Pope said. My Pope Robert, or Robert Francis Previtt. But don't be ignorant, because trust me, this isn't Bow Wai, Bac Son, this isn't great grandfather's world anymore. 50, 75 years ago, way different. We got a lot of evilness in this world. Like gunpowder? Who just created TNT gunpowder? And China was for fireworks. But the Europeans, they decided to make cannons. And use that gunpowder to kill people. And if it wouldn't be them, it would be somebody else. So understand about humanity, human beings. We're not so human. Just look. Everybody, all the billionaires and everybody, they're all going to be in jail with all their money. Human slavery, all of that. It takes 10 years. And they gather up information. What do you think COVID was about, morons? Everybody stay still and see what they do. Yeah, and if some people got to get eliminated, they got a little special taste of something, read your Bible. The first chosen, the first son when you're wicked and evil. Well, modern times. But that's the Bible, and that was a God thing, where human beings could do the same thing too. Just wisen up and be wise. And please, don't be ignorant and start scamming people. It's better to be a friend. Don't try to steal a dong or a penny, a pound. Better be friends. Okay. I'll go across the street. It's the 31st. So, that's it. I'll just make this a short broadcast right now. I had a lot of viewers before, but now it went down. Okay. Well, this isn't a score no brownie points with God. Brownie points is like, it's an old cliche. It's like kissing somebody's ass. I ain't kissing nobody's ass. It's just something that's special that I do. Just like Nick and Shirley. I was one of the first subscribers. His mother got involved, and they went around. I suspect he's related to somebody because he kind of looks like somebody that I once knew that was in politics a long time ago. It's a big boss. A kind of spitting image. But that's okay. It doesn't matter. He's an independent journalist. And let the people talk. That's that. He doesn't talk too much. And my subjects are a lot of things. And guess what? I got 40, 50 years away from Chicago, Cook County of Cook, state of Illinois, and federal level, and low level, and all kinds of levels, state level, and non-government. Man, I've been around. You come to Chicago, the world's there, and you get to see it. And every ward I went to, I see what goes on, and the people talk to me. People like to talk, and I like to listen. That's what I was taught. There's other things too that go with it. Subscribe for more and become a filmer. Tell us your story. And naturally, let's make some money right now. Let's not play. I can get all the American, all the Vietnam stuff, the food, non-food, Okay, we make all our own stuff. Okay, you got a credit card company, forget Visa, MasterCard. Okay, with the 38%, they charge 28%. Crazy. There's companies 1-2% or less. Yeah. So I had the companies in the beginning. I just didn't have proper credit cards and a lot of things. You know, computers broken, all kinds stolen. Well, God meant it to be that way. A couple of them companies went on to be billion-dollar companies. That's it. Well, it must be. I'm supposed to just do my own or be with somebody and take over. That's it. It's fine. I can still do my own thing. If you want to buy a ticket for 150,000, that's like, let me think, 25, 50, 100, 125, 150, about $5.50. Okay, you're welcome to some party. $5.50. What is that at Holy Name Cathedral, Chicago? $200, $500. Yeah, you're gonna eat the best of the best and stuff. You know, but it's not about the food or anything. Okay, we say it is, but no, it's just about the celebration. That's why you come. That's why you're a teacher, right? That's why you're a public servant. You know, public servant, it's a pleasure. Yeah, everybody could be able to make money, but you do it differently, and you don't screw people, and you take people and you treat them right. That's all. I'm not kidding you about these secrets. Okay, because all they're going to do is fraud it. That's the part of fraud. And online religion, you know, people remember things and they go around and they pretend. That's Obama. That's why I couldn't work for him when he first ran for office. Ask Tony Moses Khalil, he's witness. Okay? Oh, that's that. Ask a bunch of other people too. I was rude. Okay, with Donald Trump when he called me a Mr. Brown. I was a young kid. I met them faces, Chicago. You know. Long time ago. Hi, Pudgy. I love you, but you're an asshole. Never call me. You know, like I'm broadcasting. Okay, and your little housewife stuff. And Cozy too. You know, get real, kids. Hey, Cozy, I forgot about him. I love my cousin, Frankie, and yeah, we weren't close. Yeah, we can still be close. Have some fun. Travel over. It's warm. We get a nice suntan. Oh, we all love the sun, don't we? We bask in the sun. All right, just like a turkey in the oven. Now we put all that oil on us. Sometimes you used to put butter. Remember the butter days? Everybody burned up their skin and in the sun. Okay. Well. There's a lot of nice people over there from a distance. I know for 40 years, 50 years. I don't like to bother people. And I know who they are, and I know who they know. All right. I go in person, and that's that. Mostly people I don't know. You go with something good, they're okay. I just don't like bothering the family members and friends of family members or, you know, people that's married into the family. My wife's the same way. All right, she got her own issues, but yeah, people come with you. Her uncle was a boss. She don't go bother. Okay, then it got handed down. All right, boss. Even the Catholic Church, she has family members. They teach. Who better lose her father? Don't contact them. We went to California or Arizona. Yeah, I'm gonna talk that too. Yeah, chief of police. Yeah, Arizona, a friend of ours. Albert Leitch, my brother made phone call. Okay, he wanted my brother to go there and everybody be police. We don't go to Arizona, go to the desert. But a nice guy. But before that, I called myself. They're very difficult to call. Well, they sent somebody to go see the father. Well, he never contacted his two daughters here. And even with the second-time chief of police sent people there. What a loser. He's VQ. I think his daughter must be that famous astronaut. Same family name. Something tells me that. You know, she grew up in America, born in America. It's different. Okay, my wife is very intelligent, but she grew up here. It's not going to happen. Okay, even her aunt, they're 42 years old person. She said my daughter should go. She's 11. They don't want to be here. They're just missing it. You know, education and a lot of things. It's just clueless. No. So it's facts. I've been 25 years. I don't want to have to research all of this. That wasn't the intent. And I came here the first time because via Q, asshole Peter, which I still like him, right? His parent died. So I came here and I thought I was walking in 1975. Well, everybody loved me. Boy, people pouring everything. You could line up at the airport. And I kissed the ground. Somebody hacked my footage with that. I had a lot of wonderful footage before people were even doing footage. Same with Best Ever Food Review. I met him. I was working on the project. Okay, and I saw him. And he was drunk. He threw me out, yelling at me. Okay, my project was a little bit better than his. He traveled all over. Oh, okay, I don't care about a personality. Hey, whoever they are. And we got bad days. So as I said, that guy I'm happy with. There's these ranger guys. They came to my area. Okay, Dr. Clark knew a lot of things I was doing. And all of a sudden, these food programs come about. I wonder about my NGO NFO. Oh, too much fraud going on. Anyway, and my passport stolen over 3 years, wasn't given back. Okay, I'm paying thousands of dollars in fines and all kinds of bullshit. And I got 2 kids here. I don't want to make federal matter out of things. So, I got a couple of attorneys. I got some high-power people over here. Okay. Right. I'm not going to go American State Department or anything over here. They got their own here. I saw it a long time ago, the games they played. Well, some people went to jail a while ago. Once again, it's not my business. And then nothing I can do. I have the same direct connects I used to, just to say hi, look into this. Okay, and that's that. You don't need to talk a lot. It's like in the Bible. Besides too much reading. There's no end to books. Well, too much talk. You know, I got highly educated people. My Russian friends, super educated. Okay. You got a couple of people. French guy, a lot of people. You know, American too. Guess what? You associate yourself with people you have an interest in or you did before. But when you come from a single family household like me, okay, guy went to work and went to school. You know, that's it. So yeah, guess what? If you're not messed up when you're young, it just happens. Okay, not messed up, I said. It's hard for you to be a leader. Okay, no pain, no gain. Look in the Bible. All right. I don't want to have to talk the Bible stuff, but lately I guess I have to. Everybody suffered in the Bible, okay? But there's ones they rose to the top, all right? That's that, okay? Moses, okay? And sometimes we fall, but you got to pick yourself back up. They're in prayer right now. And it's the same script, and it's just okay. Went live again, but I was saying this is the longest running play. They were praying. Okay, and the translation needs to get better. You know, my wife sees a lot of derogatories, and she points it out. And she writes things, and some people understand, but they know the clergy, but nothing they can do about it, or nothing they want to do. They can write a letter, but they just don't want. And other people happen to be pompous, you know, arrogant. The guy over here, and I like the guy a lot. Stop being arrogant. I'll turn him to be something. He'll be wearing this shirt next. All right. Hey, you know the colors with the church? I used to remember for some strange reason. Okay, I'm not a holy roller. Okay, or maybe inside I am. Okay, you know, my mother told me a long time when she's Jewish, said, believe whatever you want to believe. Okay, it's that freedom of choice. My father Italian, I'm not cool. Okay, look at the bloodline. Let's stop with the bloodline stuff. I'm scared that I tell people my DNA. Okay, it's years of family. It's what level you are. Third, fifth, 17th generation fishermen in a certain area, yeah, they should know, especially if it's in their heart. It must be in their heart. Everything must be in your heart. You got a heart, don't you? And everything goes through the heart. All right. Okay, that's sometimes I get a little cynical, a little bit facetious. And I like the joke. Why not? Levity's okay. But call me, okay, let's make some money. We need some money. Send me some money, Western Union, MoneyGram. Okay, Robert Scott Greco. Okay, first, middle, last. All right. I mean, 80,000. You can buy 30% of each individual company. They're all little small companies. You don't need a lot of money. All right. About 4 or 5 businesses. Okay, 80,000 is a nice number. You gotta leave money in the bank, you know, for a rainy day. Okay. Okay, so that's it's about the church stuff. Okay. Okay, see you again, I guess. Okay. Well, I gotta pick up my kid a little bit. All right. So see you again. Okay. All right, turn this off. Yo, yo, yo. Happy New Year. Happy birthday to me. Happy New Year to you.